The next wave is going to be shaped by artists, because without artists, nothing can exist.
I think very much like now, internet is considered a utility. I think AI is going to be considered a utility.
There's an Indian person that's made it to like a mainstream stage. It is like, who is this Indian person? What is their background?
There are so many artists and there's no scarcity of artists, and what really sets an artist apart from his peers is how well they understand their sound, how well they understand their storytelling. So I think sound is the center of everything. Scale comes, it's a byproduct, and creating good systems is what ensures longevity. I feel every artist who kind of breaks through or has intention of capturing the global market needs to have a great team and systems in place.
The next wave is, obviously artists are integral, but teams are also incredibly integral. So artists grows, teams grow.
Big acts that are still around 15 years later. There's a big act out every year, but 2-3 years later, no longer there as big. I think what you have seen is the acts that are built slower but got bigger tend to last a lot longer.
I think this is the case for any time, not only 2026. The next wave is going to be shaped by artists, because without artists, nothing can exist. It's a chicken and egg, but you still need a catalyst. And I think the catalyst of everything we do is the artists and the music that they come out with.
Like, we do have problem with representation in India when it comes to like class and caste. There's an Indian person that's made it to like a mainstream stage. It is like, who is this Indian person? What is their background? What sort of privilege they have to be able to get past a lot of layers.
The positioning of artists is based around geography, which I think is not ideal. Like, the focus should be on creating a great identity, finding out your sound, and then doing the best you can, and then hoping that the music carries forward. I think a lot of people stress on figuring out the geography and packaging artists, which sometimes can come across as inauthentic.
Locally or globally, I think the lines are very much blurred, especially after COVID. The world has become one uniform place. It's far easier now to connect with someone sitting in Scandinavia or UK or Iceland or Brazil doing music or a similar kind of music, and even collaborate, or even for agencies to collaborate, or even for business to collaborate. From a P&L perspective, live music has always been and will be, until the nearer future at least, the primary business.
For some situations where artists have been able to track performance really well and build a really good audience base, it has worked.
I think it's always been that, to earn money from streaming is a joke. It is a real possibility after you get to a certain scale. But before that, live music is what pays your bills, helps you build your community, and really engages your fan base. So I think it's at the center and the heart of an artist's journey.
But there are considerably large amount of independent artists who still have full-time jobs to be able to fuel wanting to still be musicians.
Touring is always going to be a necessity. And when it comes to the infrastructure in our country, I feel we've just started. I feel over the next 10 years, you're going to see a massive change. There are going to be venue companies, there are going to be venues, there are going to be far more people going to concerts, buying tickets.
Every festival has a very clear tone of voice, and all you need to do is figure out what the audience wants, what's your personal interest as a curator, and then bring that together in order to create a festival that stands out, is an incredible experience for the fans, and also sells tickets. That's the most important thing.
The platform to amplify for sure. I would take it like, say for example, depending of what stature you are at a shopping mall maybe, showcasing your work, or a flea bazaar, again showcasing your work. Depends where you are, how you want to showcase it, and the right avenues on the platform.
I do think that there's a lot of artists that are really good at it. They've built like a very good position for themselves. They've built a really good audience, really good digital content, and then translated that same sort of consistency into their live shows.
AI is not a creative tool, it's an operational tool. Ideas need to be yours, the structure needs to come from there. That's the best way. So systems is the answer, to be honest.
It's used as a tool, and it's also obviously giving you the headspace to do better, right? So it will be even more competitive.
If our artists do want to trust an AI to make the connections, make their cold pitches, make their releases, they can, and they might even get a lot of credible articles and everything, but they might not get the entire strategy behind it. They might not have like the taste building behind it, because I think what a human offers that will never ever be replaced is like personal taste and personal curation.
I think very much like now, internet is considered a utility. I think AI is going to be considered a utility. It's going to be integrated so much into everyday world that it it'll be very difficult for future generations to think of the world without it.
AI is a tool, the end.
The only thing that keeps a person who standing out is if they are open to learning. There's a lot of information on entering the music business. There's a lot of information now on operating in the music business. What really is a problem is that a lot of people are accessing that information and then now believing that that is all that is required to enter in the business. Fine, you can enter, but you need to be able to learn. I still learn today.
People think of music as audio. I think it's much more than that now. In today's world, it's about storytelling and world building, which means your artwork and everything around the music is also super important. So it is not just about the audio and the song itself. It's a lot more.